coming, but I still cannot believe that it's actually here. My last video! What? I can't decide if it feels like I've been doing these for my whole entire life or it feels like I just started. Regardless, I am done. I finished all of my classes last week, exams and assignments done, and now all that is left on the docket is my practicum placement. So this is something I'm not sure if I've mentioned before, but as part of each program, you get a practicum placement where you have to complete a certain number of hours. For the Professional Counselor Diploma program, which is the 18-month program, you have to do 120 hours. You can sometimes do it during the coursework, but I decided that would be too much for me. So I am starting next week, and I have 120 hours set up at Simon Fraser University. I will be working in their counseling department. I'm really excited. I'm nervous as well. Working on a university campus with people around that age was something that I had really wanted to do, and Rhodes helped set that up. They have lots of connections with local organizations and places around BC. Also, if you have any of your own ideas for where you would like to do your practicum placement, that is also welcome. I'm not going to be documenting my practicum on these videos though, so this is the final video because the classwork is done. And as my final words to you, it really has been a life-changing experience. It has. I wish I had some other grand, beautiful, eloquent way of saying it, but not only has it given me the knowledge and the ability to have the career that I want, but it has also helped me to figure out really who I am and dive into places in myself that I didn't even know I needed to get into. Truth time, when I started this program, I was just in it for the education. I was pretty cocky coming in. I was raised by a psychotherapist, and so I read all the Brene Brown, and I thought, like, I've got this, it's fine. I'm very self-aware. I've got my stuff together. I have lots of psychological tools. Just give me the piece of paper so that I can actually start helping people. I was considering doing a master's program, and this has just been so much more fulfilling and fruitful. I am so grateful that I chose to come to Rhodes. I'm grateful for the knowledge that I've gained, knowing that I have a holistic approach to helping people. It's not just talk therapy. We're not just working up here. Understanding the integration between body and mind and emotions and spirits and how they're so interconnected that you can't just work with one. Well, you can just work with one, but it is incomplete work. And to really get the most benefit out of it, you need to work with the whole person from all different angles. And I've learned how to do that here. And I learned how to do that with myself. That was probably my biggest block. I thought I had everything figured out coming into the school, but it was all in my head. I was like, I understand what's wrong with me. I understand my thought patterns. I understand why I'm angry, and I'm just gonna think myself out of it. That doesn't work. You actually have to feel your feelings. I've made many videos about it, so I will spare you the lecture, but my biggest takeaway was probably feel your feelings. Don't just think about them. I am also so grateful for the experience that I've gotten working with my classmates and taking clients throughout my second year. I feel ready. I'm not graduating out of this program wondering how the heck am I gonna do this work. I know how I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna keep doing exactly what I'm doing. Almost as much as I am grateful for the personal work and therapy, I am so grateful for the community of people that I have met here. Going through this program with these students has been our own tribe. It's been so weird, and it feels a bit like a cult some days, and when you try to explain it to other people, it feels like they think that you're in a cult, and you're not, don't worry, but it's just this closeness and this connection that you develop with these people who you're going through the program with. It's unlike anything I've ever had before, and I'm so grateful that I was able to find that. And we already have set up ways that we can continue working together and connecting and helping one another out now that we're graduating, as we all start to try to get our businesses and practices up and running. So a community, I got a community these last 18 months, and hopefully a community for the future of excellent, like-minded professionals. But I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty selfish, and although I am grateful for all the community and connection more than anything, I really am grateful for all of the therapy. It's like next level self-discovery at Rhodes. But the level's not actually up here. It's actually it's like the next deeper level. It's like deeper into yourself than you ever thought you wanted to go. So whether you are looking for education or just radical self-discovery, you can get both of those things at Rhodes. For a very bargain price, I will have you know. One of my classmates actually did the math, And here's what she found out. So this will be my final piece of information that I give to you to try to convince you that Rhodes is one of the most awesome places to get educated for counseling or even just do your own personal work. Therapists today are usually around $125 per 55-minute hour. And in your first year of school at Rhodes, you will go to school 4 days a week for 7 hours a day. So that is 28 hours a week for a total of 50 school weeks in the year, which means 1,400 hours of therapy in your first year. And then in second year, we had 4 hours a day, 5 days a week, which is a total of 20 hours a week for 28 weeks. So an additional 480 hours of therapy. So in first and second year combined, you get 1,880 hours worth of therapy. And if you multiply that by $125, you are getting over $235,000 worth of therapy, which is 36 years worth of weekly therapy sessions for the bargain price of tuition. And if you take the tuition and divide it by the 1,880 hours worth of group therapy that you get going to this school, it works out to just $14 an hour. So if you're seeing a therapist, or you're considering seeing a therapist, or you're just a personal work junkie, then definitely consider Rhodes, because it's actually quite the bargain. That is all I have for you today, and for a while actually, for lessons and a touch of insight. I am so grateful to you for watching. Thank you so much for tuning in every week. I really appreciate it. And if you have enjoyed these videos, I am in the process of launching my next YouTube adventure. I have partnered with a colleague of mine who is a holistic nutritionist, and we are going to be looking at holistic empowerment through food, movement, and sex. So I'll be doing weekly videos on sexual wellness, what that is, what that means, and how you can get it. And those videos will be coupled with videos from my colleague on what foods and movements are most nourishing for our bodies, because when we take care of our bodies, our minds also thrive. And so do all of our sexy pieces, so stay tuned. Thank you so much again. It has been an absolute pleasure, and hopefully I will see you soon.